My name is Mohammad Javed and I welcome you to all today meaningful conversation. Our topic is very important how to identify and avoid toxic positivity. Joining me today is our special guest.
Hey there, how's it going?
Joining me today is our special guest ChatGPT now for providing clear, insightful and research-based perspectives on human behavior and emotional well-being. Hello ChatGPT.
Hello, it's great to be here. I'm excited to dive into today's topic
Uh,
and share.
Today our topic is how to identify and avoid toxic positivity.
Absolutely, that's a really important and timely topic. We'll explore how to recognize when positivity becomes harmful and how to maintain a healthy balance in our emotional well being. Let's get started.
Okay, ChatGPT
Great.
to start with what exactly is toxic positivity?
Toxic positivity refers to the overgeneralization of a happy, positive state where negative emotions are invalidated or ignored. It's basically the pressure to maintain a positive outlook at all times, even when it's not realistic or healthy.
Why is toxic positivity harmful even though it sounds positive on the surface?
That's a great question. Even though it seems positive, toxic positivity can actually invalidate genuine emotions and create a sense of shame or guilt for feeling anything other than happy. It can prevent people from processing their true feelings, seeking help, or building authentic connections. Ultimately, it can lead to increased stress and emotional isolation.
How can someone recognize the early sign of toxic positivity in themselves?
Some early signs include feeling pressure to always appear happy, dismissing or minimizing your own negative emotions, feeling guilty or quit for experiencing difficulties, and avoiding genuine conversations about struggles. Being mindful of these patterns can help you address and correct them early on.
What is the difference between healthy and toxic positivity?
The key difference lies in balance and authenticity. Healthy positivity acknowledges and embraces both positive and negative emotions, allowing people to process and express their feelings fully. Toxic positivity, on the other hand, dismisses or suppresses negative emotions and insists on constant state of happiness, which can be unhelpful and even damaging.
How can we set emotional boundaries to protect ourselves from toxic positivity?
Setting emotional boundaries involves acknowledging your true feelings, giving yourself permission to feel and express them, and communicating your needs clearly to others. It also means being mindful of who you share your emotions with and setting limits on interactions that feel dismissive. Ultimately, it's about fostering self compassion and ensuring your emotional well being is respected.
Can you share an story for about topic?
Of course, one example is the story of Sarah, who always felt pressured to stay positive at work. Whenever she faced challenges or stress, her colleagues would tell her to just stay positive and brush off her concerns. Over time, Sarah began to feel isolated and invalidated, which led to burnout. Eventually, she learned to set boundaries, openly communicate her struggles, and seek support from understanding colleagues. This shift allowed her to find a healthier balance and ultimately improved her well being.
How can what are the healthy alternative to telling someone to just think positive?
A great alternative is to validate their feelings first. You can say something like, I'm sorry you're going through this. It's okay to feel that way. And then offer support or help them brainstorm solutions. You can also encourage them to express their emotions fully and let them know that it's okay to seek help or take them for themselves. Ultimately, it's about empathy and providing a supportive, non judgmental space.
How can we teach children to express real emotion instead of hiding them?
Teaching children to express their emotions starts with creating a safe, open environment where they feel heard and validated. Encouraging them to name their feelings, modeling healthy emotional expression, and offering reassurance that all emotions are valid can go a long way. Reading books about feelings, using art or play as a way to express emotions, and being patient and non judgmental also help them feel comfortable opening up.
What step what step can organization take to create a healthy emotional culture?
Organizations can start by fostering a culture of psychological safety where employees feel comfortable sharing their emotions without fear of judgment, providing training on emotional intelligence, offering access to mental health resources, encouraging open communication, and promoting work life balance are also crucial steps. Additionally, creating regular check ins and feedback loops helps ensure that employees feel supported and valued emotionally.
Is it okay to feel sad, angry, or stressed even when we want to stay positive?
Absolutely.
How can you explain with an example?
Sure. For example, imagine someone going through a tough time at work, like facing a challenging project or dealing with a personal loss. It's perfectly okay for them to feel sad, angry, or stressed in that situation. Validating those emotions and allowing themselves to process them actually helps them heal and move forward more effectively. It's all part of maintaining a balanced and healthy mindset.
What role does social media play um, in this our topic?
Social media can play a significant role in shaping perceptions of positivity. It often highlights only the best moments, which can create unrealistic expectations and pressure to always appear happy. This can contribute to toxic positivity by making people feel like their genuine emotions are out of place. On the flip side, social media can also be a platform for spreading awareness about emotional well being and encouraging authentic conversations.
What is the exact definition of toxic?
The exact definition of toxic positivity is the excessive and overgeneralized tendency to maintain a positive outlook while rejecting, denying, or invalidating any negative emotions or experiences. Essentially, it's the belief that one should always be happy and optimistic, regardless of the circumstances, which can ultimately lead to emotional suppression and harm.
Can suppressing negative emotion lead to long-term mental stress?
Absolutely, it can. When negative emotions are consistently suppressed, they can build up and contribute to chronic stress, anxiety, and even depression over time. This ongoing emotional strain can make it harder to cope with challenges and can impact overall mental well being. It's really important to acknowledge and process those emotions in a healthy way.
What are the signs that someone is emotionally shutting down because of forced positivity?
Some signs include avoiding discussions about their struggles or emotions, frequently masking their true feelings with overly cheerful responses, isolating themselves from others, showing signs of burnout or exhaustion, and feeling guilty or ashamed for having negative emotions. Over time, these behaviors can lead to emotional numbness and a sense of disconnect from themselves and others.
How can friends learn to listen without trying to fix everything?
A friend can start by simply being present and offering empathy, like actively listening without interrupting or jumping to solutions. They can validate their friends' feelings by acknowledging them and expressing understanding. It's also helpful to ask open ended questions to encourage the person to share more and just letting them know you're there for them without trying to fix things right away. It's all about creating a supportive and non judgmental space.
Finally, what is your message for people who want to stay positive but also emotionally honest?
My message would be that it's absolutely possible to find a balance. Embracing positivity doesn't mean ignoring or suppressing your true emotions. It's important to honor all of your feelings, practice self compassion, and seek support when needed. by being authentic and kind to yourself, you can cultivate a genuinely positive mindset that's rooted in emotional honesty.
Thank you, ChatGPT.
You're very welcome. It was my pleasure. If you have any more questions or need anything else, just let me know.
Oh, okay. Allah Hafiz, ChatGPT. We meet in
Allah
next our next topic, inshallah.